Picturesque aerials looking out toward Lake Michigan on a great afternoon for baseball from Wrigleyville. We've got the Marlins and Cubs next. It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place, and the charm hasn't faded a bit at venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against a former wide receiver turned reliever turned starter, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija. Donovan Solano will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for Miami, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you've got to keep that ball in the park today.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's a sharply hit ball back up the middle. It's going to find its way into center field, and the leadoff man is aboard to start the afternoon. So a single to center has him in business right away. But before we get any further, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Rafael Furcal will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Here comes the 1-2. Splitter, 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Man, he goes for this pitch hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to fish that one out of the dirt.
Garrett Jones will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
The 1-1 now to Jones. And this is fouled away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. The tag by Castro, and he's out at second base.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
The 2-2 coming now to Jones. Fouled back. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Ty Wigginton would be next. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Ty Wigginton.
Ty Wigginton will get his first opportunity now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
And low that time, but good reactions behind the plate to keep it in front of him. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Miami. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll match up against the former crown jewel of the Tigers organization, the young right-hander Jacob Turner. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Darwin Barney will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Darwin Barney.
This is hit on the first pitch to Furcal at short. Throw by Furcal, and there's one down.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first.
Right fielder.
I'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch, and he's gone before you know it.
Ryan Sweeney will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. One out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Starlin Castro will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Ozuna is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Rob Brantley will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Here's the 1-2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And you know, the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Brian Bogusevic will take his cuts now. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Jordany Valdespin will get his first opportunity now. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Ball one.
Let's go, Cubbies!
He's leaning towards second.
And this is low, ball two. 2-1. Now a slider swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Under it is Lake to take it in for route number 2.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off and he makes the play easily.
Marcell Ozuna will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Sweeney is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Fouled straight back. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Wow. You've got the guy in the hole, 0-2. He's forced to protect the outer edges, but he doesn't have to worry about protecting against a pitch like this. Look where it is. That's a big mistake in location there, leading off an inning.
Donnie Murphy will be the batter.
Let's go, Chicago!
Too high, 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, catcher.
Here you go in show motion. We'll give you a side angle shot to see how high this pitch is. Looks like it passes the plate right about shin height. Maybe a little questionable, but pretty close.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. There are the batting leaders in the National League, of which we spoke just a moment ago. The 1-0. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. Junior Lake waits on deck.
Let's go, guys.
3-1 on the way.
Here we go.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Junior Lake will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Ryan Roberts will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do, and that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other two runners have to stay put now with two away.
Jeff Samardzija will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with two away. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
In the air to straightaway center field. Bogusevic is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Jacob Turner will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3.
Turner.
In there for strike one. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
And this is how he's just going to mess with your mind up there. You wind up taking the pitches that are in the strike zone, and then you chase after the ones that are nowhere close. You know what? That is good pitching.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Donovan Solano will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. First pitch coming. Swing and a liner towards second, and that's through for a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And here's the table setter, Rafael Furcal. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Get two!
A ball hit hard to the left side. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Garrett Jones will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
Turn 2! Come on, Cubby!
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Oh, and this goes right past him. And this will bounce up against the ivy now. Around third and being waved on home. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Well, I got to think that's going to be an honored run. He looks like he's there in time to make this play. He just squeezes the glove too early or something. I'm not quite sure what happened, but they're going to hit him with an error.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And standing in, the third baseman, Ty Wigginton. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hard hit towards center. Lake is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
Rob Brantley will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going.
Get the easy out.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up, so that's a nice job of laying off.
Right here.
Not close. It's 2-0.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine. He's not trusting his stuff.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Darwin Barney will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Second baseman, Darwin Barney.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
The 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. You know, things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 now to Sweeney. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. Solano ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Starlin Castro will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he gets ahead 0-1. He'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Outside, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Anthony Rizzo will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Stabs for it. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Brian Bogusevic will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Center fielder, Brian Bogusevic.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. For the shortstop, Castro. To his left, he's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Jordany Valdespin will try it again. He flew out his first time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And now a rocket into right field. Really squared that one up perfectly. It's a base hit.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Come on.
One 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Now a throw over and the runner back. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, now I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Jacob Turner will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Line hard, but foul. Here comes the 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Donnie Murphy will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Donnie Murphy.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Wellington Castillo will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Good eye.
Runners off for second. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bogusevic is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 21, Junior.
Junior Lake will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Move that runner to second base.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down.
Let's move the runner.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
Boy, that's some movement out there on the mound. You see that as a righty, he'll naturally fall off a bit to the first base side of the mound, and he just uses that momentum to field this thing on the run and do it all himself.
Ryan Roberts will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time.
Bring the ball.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Bogusevic will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Donovan Solano will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Donovan Solano.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
A little bit outside. 2-1. really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
2-2 pitch on the way. That's toward the gap in right center, and he may get himself extra bases here to start the inning. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Oh, a perfect start to the inning here. You've already set it up with the top of the lineup leading off, so you're thinking, we'll take a walk, maybe a ground ball single, but he gives them a lot more than that. He drills this ball for a leadoff double.
Rafael Furcal will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
And this inning's going exactly to plan. You get the leadoff double, then a ground ball to the right side by your number 2 hitter moves him over to third. Now you're set up for the big boys to drive him in.
Garrett Jones will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. First pitch on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Fouled straight back. The 1-1 now to Jones. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight groundouts do that job.
Ty Wigginton will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI groundout. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
The 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Count is 2-1. Let's go!
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Come on, go!
Now the 3-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Should be no problem out there for Sweeney as he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, And no one left on base. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Marlins lead it 2-1. So it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter now, and it's the 2008 Olympian Nate Shearholtz that's moved into the on-deck circle. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
Wait for the pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard.
Nope. Foul ball.
Foul. Two. And this is on the ground to third. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on it.
Darwin Barney will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Let's go, Cubby.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Ready now on 1-1, 2-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Watch the DP.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Ryan Sweeney waits on deck. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Ryan Sweeney will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Here we go.
And a good curveball there as this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bogusevic is right there, one down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The shortstop, number 13, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Oh, what was that? Come on. Hit that
Runner
ball.
holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Well, here's something for you kids to remember. You gotta freeze on a line drive if you're at second base. Make sure that that ball gets through before you take off and try to advance. And that's a good read there, and he's able to get back and avoid being doubled off.
Anthony Rizzo. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Carlos Villanueva will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Carlos Villanueva.
Rob Brantley will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th.
Brantley.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Brian Bogusevic will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
All right, Cubs.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Strike this guy out.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out. Jordany Valdespin will dig in. He singled his last time around. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
And he lays off for ball one.
Come on, Blue, that was a strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, I'll watch the game.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a swing here, and another ground ball headed to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Donnie Murphy will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Third baseman, Donnie Murphy.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Misses, ball 2. Pitch here fouled away. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Wellington Castillo get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
How about a big inning right here, huh?
And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. And that's through, a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Archimedes Caminero will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Junior Lake will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Come on, Cubs, 102 years.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
Whoa, stay clear of the DB. Here we go.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Let's take you through that at-bat right here on Show Track. Now you're going to see he'll start things off with a nice slider, but he's not going to double that pitch up. He's going to keep that one in his back pocket for a little while until he needs it again. Then after a little bit of a battle, goes back to that slider and finishes him off.
Ryan Roberts will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Ozuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Justin Ruggiano will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Come on, Cubby.
And this time the fastball's by him, and that'll even things out at 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Come on, Cubs.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Blake Parker is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Blake Parker.
Marcell Ozuna will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Get any prescription up?
And, oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Now the pitch. Grounded, foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
And a pinch hitter about to be summoned from the dugout, and it's the guy who led the majors with 22 pinch hits in 2008. Greg Dobbs will get the call. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Come on, Cubs.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he goes the other way and hits this ball high in the air and deep to straightaway left. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Okay,
Now batting.
Donovan
Second
Solano
baseman.
will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Here we go.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Line hard into left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Making a bid there for a 4-hit ball game. And you kind of figured if they were ever going to get this guy out, it might be on a ball exactly like this one.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And here's the table setter, Rafael Furcal. First offering on the way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. In danger of losing for a call now as the count swells to 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Jones.
Jonathan Sanchez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Jonathan Sanchez.
Garrett Jones will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. And Miami has taken a 3-2 lead. Carter Capps will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Carter Capps.
Darwin Barney will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman, Darwin Barney.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Very high, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. That's on the outside corner, count 2-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a good throw gets him one gone.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Ryan Sweeney will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Up with it is Percal. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Starlin Castro will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Valdespin is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Anthony Rizzo will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Carlos Marmol trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Donnie Murphy will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Cubs 2. Ty Wigginton will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that eye.
Ball 2. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Well, I'll tell you, that bat is just miserable. I mean, I think the bat finally just said, look, I've had enough.
Rob Brantley will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Lined hard toward short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Brian Bogusevic will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
The 0-2 now from Sanchez. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Wellington Castillo will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Wellington Castillo.
Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Junior Lake will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Hits are even at 7 apiece.
You can do it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wait for it.
Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Come on.
Fouled back.
Come on.
Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. Bogusevic is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
So a new pitcher entering now, and it'll be the very hard-throwing right-hander Henry Rodriguez. Ryan Roberts will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this is fouled straight back. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They trail 3-2. Jordani Valdespin will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Jordani Valdespin.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
He's looked good here since coming on. You know, the problem is you just don't know what you're going to get from this guy sometimes, but you know, he's done everything right so far.
Marcell Ozuna will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And he takes ball one. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Right back to the changeup, just as effective here. It's 0-2.
Oh, and I like how they doubled up on the changeup right there. That's a good pitch.
Yeah, it's natural to think that the pattern's going to be slow then fast, so you're right. That's a nice call.
Down the line, but this will kick foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Donovan Solano will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And this will be fouled away. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. A look over to Stanton, and now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and stepping in now the shortstop, Rafael, for call. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. A.J. Ramos is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
A.J. Ramos.
Luis Valbuena will be asked to pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 9th, and trailing by a run, he'll be trying to get on base any way he can. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Well, when you bring your closer on to start the 9th, you don't expect him to do this. This gets an awful lot on the plate right here, and now, before you know it, you've got the tying run on second with nobody out.
Darwin Barney will work now on getting that tying run home from second.
Okay, big opportunity, guys.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping him out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
Sliced down the line at first, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, right fielder, Ryan Sweeney.
Mike Dunn will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
Michael Dunn.
Ryan Sweeney will get a chance to tie this thing up here as that equalizer is just 90 feet away. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
A man at third with 1 away. And the runner's coming home. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
Every time you think you've seen almost everything in this game, how about a suicide squeeze to tie it up late? That's a ton of pressure to put on a guy at the plate, but he rewards his manager's faith by getting that ball down.
Starlin Castro will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. On the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Pedro Strop will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Garrett Jones will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
First baseman, Garrett Jones.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you've got to put that bottom of the ninth behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 8.
Well, you don't always need to have amazing movement to make a slider successful, and this is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. Rob Brantley waits on deck. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Rob Brantley will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And this is a major league pop-up, all right, way up there. Murphy takes charge, and he's got it 2 down.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Brian Bogusevic will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. You know, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
The 1-1 pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. Danny Echeverria is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Third base, number 3.
Dan Jennings will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning.
Dan Jennings.
Anthony Rizzo will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
In there, strike 1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here at the last 2 pitches.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Bogusevic, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, whew. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Donnie Murphy will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Wellington Castillo will step in, a groundout victim as last time. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bogusevic is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Jordany Valdespin will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Strike him out.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Throw on to first by Barney gets him, 1 away.
And this is where you really prove your worth defensively. This is not an easy play here by any stretch of the imagination. But he gets rid of this ball quickly, and he has enough on the throw to get his man at first.
Marcell Ozuna will stride in, grounded out his last time through. up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Barney takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Dan Jennings will indeed get a chance here, as with 2 outs they decide not to burn a pinch hitter for him just yet. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still tied 3-3. Junior Lake will get us going now in the home half of the 11th.
Center fielder, Junior Lake.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Ozuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder,
Ryan Roberts will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
Up high, 2-1 now.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
fouled back. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And if this ball is in the alley just a little bit more, who knows where this thing ends up. Instead, it finds the outfielder's glove, and fortunately for them, that keeps the potential winning run off base.
George Kataris will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is going to be a foul ball. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
Boy, he got away with a high challenge there, but one more mistake like that, and the party might be over.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. James McDonald will come on now as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 55, James McDonald.
Donovan Solano will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Go, guys.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And on 0-2, I think they want this thing down, and it's just a complete miss. So not really any reason to challenge up there when you're in the driver's seat on the mound.
Rafael Furcal will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. The 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Shows bunt here, but this one misses. Ball 3.
And you got a guy up there trying to give you an out. And the last thing you want to do is walk him to put him on base for free.
And he'll indeed square on 3-1 as he gets this one down. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started, so they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Garrett Jones will get another shot, struck out swinging his last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Let's get out of the inning now.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in for the first time here.
Throw it anywhere. This guy'll swing at anything. There you go.
Ball 1.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
He shows him the breaking ball for the second time in the at-bat and gets it to 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Rob Brantley will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Throw it anywhere. Who's swinging anything? Oh, who's swinging anything? Throw it anywhere.
Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, a good job of bailing out his 2 teammates before him who couldn't get that run in. He comes through with 2 away to finally get the job done.
Brian Bogusevic will try and break the collar. He's 0 for 5 in the ballgame. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Set him down here.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. In the air to center. Lake is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Cubbies. Darwin Barney will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Now the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Starlin Castro will stand in. Just 1 for 5 in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. Around second, he'll try for third. And he's going for it all, headed for the plate. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Something you don't see all that often, and it's still one of the most exciting plays in all of the game as far as I'm concerned. I was thinking that he might get held up at third, but he was having none of that. He had that inside the park home run on his mind from the get-go, and sure enough, he winds up getting it all.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a hard liner, but foul. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Oh, come on.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Wesley Wright will come on now as he'll take over on the mound to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Wesley Wright.
Jordani Valdespin will lead things off here in the top half of the inning.
Jordani Valdespin.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball will be chopped foul. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Blake is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first down.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game. Man, that hurts.
Marcell Ozuna will try and break the collar. He's 0 for 5 in the ball game. First pitch coming. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
The pitcher number 43, Dan Jennings.
Dan Jennings will indeed get a chance here as with 2 outs they decide not to burn a pinch hitter for him just yet. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
Here he comes on 3-1. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a ground ball towards the hole, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that, most likely an infield single.
Now batting, second baseman,
Donovan Solano will stand in now, working on a 4-hit ball game. In there, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as he reaches out to hit this one on the ground to first. And he is called out at first on a close play as he just does get to the bag first and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Still all square at 4 apiece. Donnie Murphy will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
And his command's letting him down here. It's 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Ozuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
And that's a nice comeback from down 3-0 to get the fly ball out. This is a guy he did not want to walk, so he made sure the next few pitches were at least in the strike zone.
Wellington Castillo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Here in extra innings, sometimes you've got to let guys go longer than you'd like, and you see his pitch count there.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Up with it is for call. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 21,
Junior Lake will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch. Here's a shot out to the alley in right center, and they'll have a 2-out base runner. In fact, maybe good for extra bases. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
All right, well, we've been here before, but this is your possible winning run out there at second base. You can bet these guys are saying 13 innings is long enough. Let's get this guy home and get out of here.
Ryan Roberts will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Got this guy in the shower.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even settle this one as that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on the show. Jose Veras will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Rafael Furcal will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
first call.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Now this deep in extra innings, they're just going to say, hey, this is your game now, pal. We need you to go as long as you can. And at least he started this inning off on the right foot.
Garrett Jones will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Let's go, shut him down.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Now the 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Third baseman number 3, Adeiny Echeverria.
Adeiny Echeverria will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Low for ball 1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Lake will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 4-4. Jose Veras will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half.
Jose Vera.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
He's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
That's by him for strike 1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Fouled straight back. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Kevin Slowey is going to make an appearance now as he'll take over here in the 14th inning.
Kevin Slowey.
Darwin Barney will stand in. He flew out his last time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And this is what it's come to out there now. They've had to turn things over to a starting pitcher here in extra innings. This can have real consequences for your rotation, but they felt like they needed to get him in there.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in, just 1 for 5 in this one. First pitch on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Come on.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. And a fastball that's taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Ozuna is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This game's all tied at 4. Rob Brantley. We'll see if he can get things started here in the top half of the inning.
Catcher, Rob Brantley.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Brian Bogusevic will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Swing and a bouncer out in front. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jordany Valdespin will look to turn his fortunes around. Just 1 for 6 thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And now a jump throw against his body. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show. Starlin Castro will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at 3rd. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Valdespin moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, 2 for 6 on the ball game. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And they'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2. Fouled back. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ball game. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, you know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Donnie Murphy will stand in, just 1 for 5 in this one.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down and away, ball 1. Good action on the sinker, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Looking for call. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
I think you have to tip your cap to the effort we're seeing out there. Getting this ball before it gets through into left field. But about the only way you're going to throw a guy out from there is if the hitter actually trips getting out of the batter's box. And he'll beat this out easily.
Wellington Castillo will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Let's go. Come on, guys.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Bogusevic is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains tied at 4. Marcell Ozuna will lead things off here in the top half of the inning.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he misses there, 1-2. Pitch on the way. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first by Barney gets him, one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kevin Slowey.
Kevin Slowey will dig in here. Ball one.
I'm feeling good about this one.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Hitters count 2-0. Ball three as he misses low with it here.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
He swings at anything.
Here he comes, 3-1. Grounded to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Donovan Solano will try it again, and he's been a force today with 4 hits in 6 trips. Here's the first offering. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, it's almost a shame that either of these teams is going to be a loser in this one, but you can bet that these guys are saying, it ain't going to be us. They've got the possible go-ahead run now at second base in the 16th inning.
Rafael Furcal will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he misses 2-1.
Get the strikeout, man!
Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. Still all square at 4 apiece. Junior Lake will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half.
Center fielder, Junior Lake.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Comes back with a fastball, but this one's by him for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah, this is always going to be a tough play because this ball's not hit all that hard. But he races in to glove it and then whip it onto first to get his man.
Ryan Roberts will try and break the collar. He's 0 for 5 in the ballgame. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. 1-0 on the way. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Come on, let's get a hit.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy, what's new? He's now 0 for 6 in the ballgame, and those are the kind of games that just stick with you for a while. Tough to put those ones behind you because you feel like, do I even belong here?
Jose Veras will indeed get a chance here, as with 2 outs, they decide not to burn a pinch hitter for him just yet. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Cubs are down in order. This game's all tied at 4. Garrett Jones. We'll see if he can get things started here in the top half of the inning.
Garrett Jones.
And this is low, ball one. And he misses again, 2-0.
You can tell now in his 4th inning of work out of the bullpen, he's looking a little gassed.
Lays off, and it's 3-0.
One thing you don't want to do is walk the leadoff guy and give the Marlins base run.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, and here in extra innings, you just need one little spark, something that can get you going. You know, we've seen a leadoff walk to be the difference in a ball game more times than once, so they need to take advantage of this.
Danny Echeverria will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Let's go. Shut this guy down.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And he's set down, 1 away.
Yeah, and how about that? The bunt stays on here with 2 strikes. Remember, if this is foul, he's out via the strikeout. But fortunately for him, he's able to lay this one down and get the job done.
Rob Brantley will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, they're able to get him again. That'll make him 1 for 7 now in this game. You talk about something that tanks your batting average. Ouch.
Brian Bogusevic will have a chance here in a crucial spot with the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Come on, let's get this job done.
Now the runner breaks for the plate. On the bunt attempt is popped up. Castillo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 4-4. Darwin Barney will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half. First offering on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Ryan Sweeney waits on deck. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now here it comes. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys 3 base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And a rather easy first out.
Well, winning baseball games sometimes comes down to doing the little things. Perfect execution there, and now the winning run moves into scoring position with only 1 out.
Starlin Castro will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the Wrigley faithful will be in full roar. The Cubs will walk off a winner.
And he's going to get mobbed for that one. What a great at-bat here as he just comes through in the clutch and drives home that winning run from second base.
And the brightest star for the Cubs this afternoon was this fellow right here, Starlin Castro. He's our tops player of the game.
And he stepped in knowing the game was on the line, and he was still aggressive. He found a pitch he could do something with, and he winds up winning the ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 5-4. So long from Wrigleyville.